Hello everybody, welcome back to the next part of Scratches. Let's get into our game here. We were in the small hallway, I think facing the kitchen. Yeah, kitchen's over here. So yeah, I've decided to lower this game's audio a little more than I usually would, because a lot of these music tracks, they're fine. Like, I like this music. It's just it's a little overpowering. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to lower it a little bit more, so hopefully you can hear my talking easier. So I know that we need to get into the basement, but the basement is locked. This is where the housekeeper would stay. That was her bathroom. Walk here. I tried to look at this thing before. It doesn't really want to focus on that. Yeah, we looked at these. And this was her bathroom, I think. There's nothing that we can see in the picture indicating that something is in there. Outside. There's nothing to do with that chair. It's the front door, and this, that's it. And the one in the thing here, this shows the basement door being slightly ajar. So yeah, there was nothing else to do in the bathroom. Look through all the drawers. See, we have a screwdriver. He's just calling it a boring tool. We have a knife, a pencil, a semi-clean rag, a stethoscope. I think we might use this on the safe that was behind that picture. A few matches and a pen. So that's what I think we need to do, is go to the safe that was upstairs. What was this way? That was another... Let me go take a look out here real quick. Out here. There's this place down here. I think it just needed like a normal key or something. No, this is the one that you need some wire cutters or something for. And you won't knife these, I don't think. It's impossible to cut the wire with the knife. Okay. So let's go back upstairs to the painting that had the safe behind it. Get all turned around there. So we gotta go back upstairs. Oh yeah, there's another floor. We didn't even go up there yet. I forgot. already. It's this double door is where all the artifacts are. It was in this room. Yeah, I forgot the other floor. We didn't even check it. So this. Open it back up by touching the crystal ball in her hand. Let's use the stethoscope on it. You didn't use it. I couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary. Okay, let's hit the third floor. Maybe that is where we need to be, because I totally slipped my mind. I keep thinking there's only 2 floors, but there's a second floor and a attic, I think. So yeah, let's check this place out. Yeah, there's 2 doors here, 3 doors, another door up here, I think. There's a bunch of doors in here. Let's just go here first. Okay, another bathroom and being built, I guess, is what I assume. There's just a pile of old bricks. Can't mess with that. Most of the planks scattered throughout the 3rd floor were all dry and brittle by now. The upper bathroom would have been beautiful under different conditions, but in its current state it was sad and depressing. Can't take any of those things. Pull this light bulb. What is that? You moved forward. This is the wires leading to the bulbs. There's 2 bulbs. No. They're not meant to be interacted with. So there's a connecting room. Probably another bedroom or something. The amount of trash in this room was unbelievable. Oh, can go out this way. Well, we weren't done exploring, but just don't expect so many doors to be unlocked. It's like when you play Silent Hill, you know? 90% of the doors are locked. Yeah, he's just really been out of shape over the garbage. It was just a pile of old bricks. Yeah, the amount of trash is unbelievable. Just makes his stomach turn. I didn't even want to imagine the pile of rubbish that were inside those boxes. I swore that I would scream if I saw another brick. The amount of trash is unbelievable. Better take that saw. Can't even get over here. He ain't gonna take it. A neat little stove was standing on the plank. Yeah, you have to like... I think we need to find the other mounting bracket. I had to light the stove first. Yeah, well, I have matches, but I don't have a reason to light it yet. I think we have to put something on top. Just make sure we look everywhere we can. This making sure there's nothing that can be grabbed that's on the floor. I thought something was in this room on the floor that you could take, but I may be wrong. I think we definitely have to come and interact with this stove again, but maybe right now I'm not going to try the match. We don't have a reason to use it. We know it's here though. There's other doors out here. So let's continue on. The door seemed to be stuck. Well, shove a knife in there. Shove the tool in there. Well, you're just screwed then, aren't you? Stay on the first part. There's another door up above us, though. There's a door here. The door was locked, but I could see a key on the other side through the keyhole. Right. We'll come back to that. Most of the planks scattered through the third floor, dry and brittle. Same. They were just some uninteresting boxes. There's another wheelbarrow of that stuff. More bricks. Pile of old bricks. So this goes up again. Let's try this way. Yeah, you can open these. Can't move the screen. A couple of old and rusty lamps adorn the top of the tower. Yeah, they look pretty ragged. That looks so weird. Can't do anything. That's 2 windows we've opened. We missed this one. We might have missed one back here. Would have been the first one. No, we opened that one. We can't open this one though. Looks like we can't reach it. So we opened the second one, and then we opened, I guess, the third. Yeah, so we've opened 3, and we're at the top. So strangely, it doesn't go to a top of a peak up here, it just goes to these windows, but we'll come back to this. I'm surprised how much of this game I remember. So that door's locked. Let's check up these stairs. And go inside. Is it open? Yes, it's open. Nice. So no electricity, of course. A useless array of random items of every imaginable size and color occupied all the corners of the attic. I couldn't see clearly enough to identify the objects in the dark area. Just a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of mirrors, I've noticed. Take another screenshot. Sorry. Hopefully it took one. You're probably noticing me taking screenshots at random places, but it's not random. I got an idea for something later. It's just going to take me a while to accumulate the screenshots I'm after. So yeah, he has no comment. Let's look on the other side. Looks like an old radio or something. Oh, it just opens, okay. It's like a spinning rose, I think. That was creepy. Kind of did a little weird clown music there. I thought it was going to be part of a ballerina or something, but I think it's just a rose. You can just put it on there or put it off. Can you close it? No. You have to take it off to close it. Okay. Just a little thing. There was nothing of interest among those trinkets. Step forward and look some more. There's nothing of interest. Some kind of a stand-up fan, more candelabras. I strained my eyes to detect if there was anything useful among the junk, but instead I got the impression of a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Well, you are in an attic. Nothing really of interest except for the Zelda treasure chest. We'll look at that in a minute. Let's look on the other side. Look at that in a minute. Strain my eyes. Nothing but a creepy baby carriage. Another fan. Junk. Okay, we got a stack of newspapers. The pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. Okay, he won't go through them until he has a year date, so we need to find that somewhere. So let's see if we can open this chest. Nice. Now we have a lantern. The old-fashioned lamp made me think of exciting adventures I'd always dreamt of going on. Nice. Can we look at this stuff? I guess he took it. Get the advantage. Join our circle of satisfied patrons. See the best. Super pictures. Huh. Picture-drome. Meat packers. 3 meat containers. No, 3 meat cuttings. 25. Ship to. What? 3 meat cuttings. Okay. Blackwood. Okay, so he ordered some meat. Complete player roster. Here's our team. It's like John F. Kennedy and I can't think of his name. 2 presidents. I don't know. Roosevelt or something. It doesn't actually let me read that, and I can't read it. Can't really read it. Okay, it just puts it all back. Okay, go to the early airplanes. Come take a trip in my aeroplane. I see New Zealand. Something quake, like an earthquake. $1848. I don't know what that is. B-A-R-O-O-W, borrow. Oh man, that reminds me of something. Let me look. This might be another reference to another game. I need to see who makes the game first. It's another game I intend on playing. There's at least 2, maybe 3, I think only 2 games. The developer, the game is called Barrow Hill. I think that says Barrow or Barrow, B-A-R-R-O-W, 1984. And there's a game called Barrow or Barrow Hill, point and click adventure like this. Trying to see. But the developer is Shadow Toro, T-O-R Studios, who make that series. But it's a first-person adventure. Yeah, a classic. But it's not related to Jonathan Boakes or anything. He didn't make those games. But they take place in like Cornwall, England, so it's very similar. This still could be a reference to those games, I'm not sure. Blackwood. Something by flames, like it burned up. Yeah, it looks burnt up here. Wish I could read that easier. It's just not very easy to read at all. Okay, so we know we need to come back here once we have a date. A more specific date. So he doesn't want to just go through the newspapers. I don't blame him. So there's nothing else to do in here right now. So we got any new items? We got a lantern. Still not going to help us get into the basement. So I am a little stuck as far as knowing where to go at this very moment. So when in doubt, save your game. So we're going to save. What happened there? Yeah, there it is. Take a drink of tea, save, and then quick save. And then look at what you have, see what we can do. Only one match left. You know, usually when you look at a match book in a horror game, there's a phone number on it or something. Maybe I can go. A lot of times when you're in doubt, just go try to call Jerry. The last thing he told us was to go and look in the basement, but the basement door is locked. I went into the bathroom. I didn't mean to go in here. Oh, that was trippy looking. Okay, we need to go all the way down. Stairs. Let me see if he'll go to sleep. There's certain points after you do certain triggers, script triggers in the game, where then you go to sleep and it cycles the next day. I never fancied naps. It's probably still 9 a.m. So nothing's changing here. Let's go try to call Jerry. Could also consult our journal real quick. Bloody hell. Yeah, now Jerry is telling me the electrician can't come back today. Barbara has kindly agreed to translate the letter for me. She's such a dear and smart. If only she were prettier. Michael, oh God, Michael, you can be so shallow. I better go and mail her that letter, which we already did. I don't think she's returned it yet, but go check the mailbox and then try to call Jerry. Still got the greenish blue sky going. You gotta kind of walk over to the side. So anything in the mailbox? Is that our letter? I think that's the one we're trying to mail. So we just have to let that do its thing. Once I finally go to sleep and the day turns to the next, then the mailbox will probably be different. If you follow game logic. So let's go bother Jerry. But Jerry, there's no Mountain Dew in the fridge. What am I going to do? There's nothing in the fridge.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Okay.
Do you know anything about the previous inhabitants of this house?
Not much. Just there were some strange individuals. There's also the murder.
You're kidding me. A murder?
An old-fashioned murder. You'd probably love the details, but sadly I don't know very much. It's old history, really. Although it caused quite a stir there in Rothbury. It seems the owner, James Blackwood, I think, went mad and killed his wife. I do remember the date, though. May 1963.
James Blackwood, according to the stuff I've been reading.
So you're already turning the place upside down? I should have thought so.
There's enough material for a whole series of stories here, you know.
After you finish your book, my friend.
Yeah. It can never hurt poking around a little.
Would you just get back to work? Call me if you need anything.
All right. Goodbye.
I didn't even get to ask him the other question. So, let's call him again, I guess.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
I found a safe box
Here
in
we
the
go.
room upstairs. Would you happen to know the combination?
I think I should. Let me see. I did take note of the combination once, but I don't have it here right now. I'll give it to you tomorrow. Okay.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, so he knows the combination. He's just not going to give it to us yet. What a jerk. Okay. Call Barbara. I had already bothered Barbara enough, and I wasn't paying her that much after all. So I don't think I can do anything else. Yeah. Okay, he knows about the safe. What time is it? Now it's 1 p.m. Okay. So what do we need to do? Let me make sure I can't call Jerry one more time. Just exhaust talking to him. Yeah, it's busy. And he doesn't want to mess with Barbara anymore. So now it's like either the mail might be here or maybe he'll go to sleep. I don't think the mail will be here, but I don't remember all the triggers. Sometimes I think it's calling Jerry and talking to him. That's my letter still. So we can try to go back to sleep. Or work on our book, maybe. Because we're trying to get the game to advance ahead. Let's see, that's still going to be locked, isn't it? I mean, I know for a fact that this is the entrance to the basement. It's just locked. Yeah. I mean, the lantern probably doesn't have any oil in it. Doesn't say that it doesn't, but I don't need it yet. Alright, well, I'm going to stop the video here. When we come back in the next part, I'll be rambling around in here trying to progress the game ahead, figure out what we need to do. So thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.